Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the brand new box set of Chaos Space Marines. This set will cost you £35. Yes, you heard me correctly, £35. Oh, what planet are we living on when 10 Space Marines now cost £35? They're not even Primaris, they're not even close to the size of Primaris Space Marines. I don't want to hark on too much about the price. I'm all for new miniatures, I'm all for new kits, which each of these look individual. There are more positives about this than the one negative, which is the price. Yes, they are expensive, but they're still cheaper than £30 for the 7 Plague Marines that came out 2 years ago. There are gradual price hikes, but wages should go up too, and it just means you just got to be more picky in what you get. Without going off on a massive tangent, I don't think the hobby is what it used to be, where you can buy, you know, many boxes of troop. It's much more condensed now, and it looks like it's been focused more on kill team in smaller sort of squads. You can thank Primaris for that, you can thank Custodes for that, but still you're not going to be buying lots and lots of troops cheaply anymore. That's just where I think the hobby's gone. Anyway, let's have a look at this set. I wasn't going to collect Chaos Space Marines, I wasn't even going to buy anything for this army, but the models are just so good I had to. I've skipped out on a few, like the Noctilith Crown and the Terminator Squad, and I might skip out on a couple more things in the release because I covered everything in the Genestealer Cult release. Anyway, this is the box set. Awesome looking miniatures in here. I love the chain swords, I love the bolt guns with the belts. I love this guy, he's just an absolute legend. This aspiring champion with this awesome spiky plasma pistol with a power axe. This guy here with the chainsaw too, and the heavy bolt and the melter gun. Someone correctly told me, because obviously that's what melter guns look like, and I totally forgot that I've got Horus Heresy Marines, and that's what melter guns look like as well. Here we get a nice rainbow of Chaos Space Marines in the form of Black Legion, Night Lords, Word Bearers, Alpha Legion and Iron Warriors. I'm sorry, but Black Legion looks so badass. Unfortunately, my entire Space Marine army is black and either yellow or gold trim, so I'm trying to move away from that. Put it in the comments, please do, of what Legion I should go for my Chaos Space Marine force. I don't game that much, so again, it's not like I'll be picking Alpha Legion for their special rules in the Codex or anything like that. I'm leaning towards either Word Bearers or Alpha Legion, but the paint job is difficult to get on the Alpha Legion. But I do like the Word Bearers, and actually I could then use them in a Horus Heresy kind of force too. But you can see all the options and things. So you can see the melter gun, you can see the bolt gun, the heavy bolter, power axe, power maul looks immense. You've got the chain sword there, flamer, plasma gun, and a missile launcher. So I think that's the 2 weapons you get, the missile launcher and the heavy bolter. You might get an autocannon, or maybe that's in the Havoc set. Let's have a look at the sprues then. I think you're going to get 3. Oh yes, you do get 3. Okay, that's quite fair then. Oh, okay, you get a fair bit of things going on. So, wow, you get a full transfer sheet. That looks new, I want to say. Black Legion, Thousand Suns, and so on. Oh, so you get Thousand Suns as well. So 2, 4, 6 Legion for the transfer sheet. That's my first experience of a Chaos transfer sheet. You get a load of bases, 32mm bases, put them to one side, and then you get the sprues. Now each sprue looks different. So you are getting 3 different sprues here, which is about £11.50 or so per sprue. So it's still not as pricey as your £37.50 for one sprue for a Abaddon. There you go. What we'll do is, before we have a look at the sprues, we'll just move them to one side, we'll have a look at the instruction book, and then I can pick out the weapons and things I've found in there. So here we go. So it's quite a standard, straightforward instruction guide. It tells you how to build the aspiring champion with a power axe or a chainsword or the power maul. Also, you can equip him with the two different plasma pistols or a bolt gun or a bolt pistol. There you go, in 3 different poses. Oh, also a power fist. Cool. So you can go for the very popular plasma pistol power fist combo, which is always good. Got different power plants, it seems. Yeah, they are different. And you've got a plethora of different left shoulder pauldrons, which you obviously, look, exclamation mark, you have to have a aspiring champion one. Different heads, different weapons, different legs as well. Look, so one body, and then the torso and the cloth is different. So you can pick 3 different types there. That's pretty good, but obviously it's still not as customizable as your standard Space Marine set, where the torso you could move about. Anyway, however, where the weapons attach looks quite flat, so you can position those any which way you want, so that gives you a bit of freedom. Obviously the head you can too. There are all of the heads there, so quite a few with horns. Looks like you get 11 heads and 21 shoulder pauldrons. This is how you build this Chaos Space Marine with a special or heavy weapon. You can equip it with a melter gun or missile launcher, just there, or just with a chainsword and pistol. Then you can also equip it with a heavy bolter or plasma gun or flamer. So it's good that you get the 3 basic options, you know, the plasma gun, the flamer and the melter gun, and also the 2 heavy weapon options, a heavy bolter or missile launcher. Would have been nice if you get a las cannon, but we never get a las cannon, do we? Then you've got some options of building more Chaos Space Marines, each one either with a bolter or a chainsword and bolt pistol. Each one, it looks like you can pick one or the other. The Chaos Space Marines with the chainswords and bolt pistols look immense though. Where's this guy with the, there he is. Oh, awesome, legend guy, holding the ream of ammunition there. And that one looks quite boring, that one, so definitely going for him. So that's how you build them all with different options, and then you've got another ×5 that you can build differently too. So there are all the rules for them. Quite straightforward. I've already gone through their rules quite recently in the review of the Shadow Spear box set Chaos Space Marines, where you get 10 as well. But I will go through them again and show you all of the options that and show you all of the configurations that I've chosen in this set, in this separate set. So let's have a look at the sprues then. Let's move them out of the way. Okay, so right here we've got the awesome looking power axe. You've got some torsos. Got a few heads with skulls. There's the plasma pistols, really ornate looking flamer. Got the bolt guns. Oh wow, drum fed bolt gun there, and bolt pistols. Oh, bit of ammunition there coming from a box. There's the hand holding the ammunition. You got the melter gun, another bolt gun, some more bolt pistols, another bolt gun which looks like it's got double magazine. That's awesome for, you know, quicker reloading possibly. Then you got some more. Then you got some more heads, more torsos. You got the sacrificial blade there, combat blade, and again more heads and bolt guns. So quite a straightforward little sprue, that one. Let's have a look at this one because it's got some heavy weapons on. So you got some awesome spiky looking chain swords here with power plants and a heavy bolter and some kind of icon there that you put on a power plant, and the same one and a different one there. You've got this. That looks really freaky and weird. I think that's some kind of trophy. You've got this for the heavy weapons guy. He's got a bundle of missiles. I don't know why, but he's got 6 there. That should last you all game. And then there's a power fist and more ammunition held in a hand. This awesome spiky looking missile launch. I always thought that the Chaos ones looked better than the Imperial ones. More chainsaws, bolt gun, bits and pieces, different arms, and some more power plants. So there you go. That's the that sprue with heavy weapons and with a heavy weapon and some power plants and close combat weapons as well. Then the final sprue obviously has all of the legs. So you've got all your 10 legs there, plenty of detail, lots of all the shoulder pauldrons as well. There's even this one which is very spiky, which I'm definitely going to use. And then you've got some more shoulder pauldrons there, and a bolt gun, a little shorter stubby and a shorter chainsword it looks like. A bit of a scenic base on that model too. Pretty good. So yeah, that's all of the legs. Fantastic. So really impressed with all those 3 sprues. Again, they've done something new. If you can see that, because these bits raise up a little bit maybe, they've added these pegs, and this peg here. They seem to be doing that with their kits, adding pieces, like they did with Abaddon with his cloak. They seem to be, like with that bit, look, seem to be adding things to protect the models a bit better. That's interesting. Anyway, that covers everything for my unboxing of the brand new Chaos Space Marines kit. I will be hurriedly going off and building, well, Abaddon and the rest of these models to get your reviews out next week. There's still plenty of videos to come. Tomorrow you'll see the first look at the Chaos Space Marine Codex, and Monday you'll see the Vigilus book first look. Next week you've still got the review of the Obliterators and the Venom Crawler. They're both very good reviews, and you'll have reviews of these miniatures too. There's still a fair few releases to come out, such as the Lord Discordant and other models. You've got the Havocs next week, so I hope you join me for all of those. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Death to the False Emperor.